Good afternoon, actually very late afternoon. It's Rachel here and we are going to do work on these document journals, but I wanted to show you, I think I might have done that with you guys and that one too. I did work on these. I did some more of these after, not those, after I turned off the camera. I just want to find some of the ones that I did. These. I watched this lady, I can't remember her name. She has little short videos on Instagram and I love the way she does it. And actually I was able to see the paper through them more. So I've been practicing. I did this one. I absolutely love that. I mean, that's just Hordsville. Steph scanned them all. So these are our favorite ones that he scanned. So I may make a kit out of them, but he's also going to use them in our backgrounds as well. But I just loved how they turn. Even that, I just thought really liked that. I did that on the other side, but that I may go over again because it had a dark image. But even that, I just love that. And this one. And this one here goes, no, it goes that way. No, it goes that way, excuse me. So yeah, I did have a go with her technique and I felt like they came out better. That one I did with you guys. I think I did that one with you guys as well. That I did with you guys, and that one I did with you guys. So really, really fun, very addictive, and I am going to be doing more. I can tell you that. I'm going to end up with the hugest pile of what's it called? Jelly printing papers. So I've just been also printing. I printed up a few of these pages too because I might want to do some flip outs and things. So I double-sided printed those. I think I've got some single-sided. I thought I pulled it. Yes, oh, no, I don't. Oh, I meant to print single-sided ones out. Did I do them again? I didn't. I forgot. Or did I? I did. Okay, I didn't forget. So I did them, I printed them out again also single-sided. So that way I might, you know, these are great for pulling apart and collaging as well. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do today. Oh, I'm very angry. I spoke to my sister today. She's in New York. It's her last day and then they're leaving tomorrow. And she told me that someone had told her that her fish pattern was being sold on this website in America called Calvaro, Calvario. I'm pretty sure they had my Sydney pouch pattern. There's been quite a few websites with it on, and they're selling them for more money, and they've stolen our patterns, and they've stolen many patterns. This Calvaro website looks, I can recognize some of the patterns on there. I can't remember who they're from, but they're not their designs. They steal other people's designs. What they do is they buy your pattern, and then they upload it onto their website and sell it as their own. So, don't buy anything from that website. Don't support them. Calvaro, Calvario. I think it's outrageous that they steal people's hard work. It's really hard writing patterns. And so it was the first time that she's experienced that. And I can't remember what I did. I didn't see my pattern on there anymore. They've removed it. But I told her she has to report it, but I couldn't find the message from the lady on Instagram that told me that my pattern was there. So I'm going to have to research that more to see if I can help Sass deal with that. Anyway, we only sell on Etsy, so don't buy anything that's recognizably ours on any other website, because some of the websites don't send you anything and some of them do, but they've stolen it. They've bought it and then they're just uploading it and reselling it. So I just think it's revolting. Excuse my expression. It makes me really angry. Anyway, let's do nice things now. That's out of the way. So, what am I thinking of doing today? I was thinking I might start doing a bit of work in here. They really do take a long time. So I probably won't do both on camera. I'll do a little bit at a time. And I don't know, I didn't bring any fabrics in. I mean, what am I saying? I'm full of fabrics. I have fabrics. Oh my gosh, I've got trims everywhere. I've got some laces here. But I was thinking I might like So they're quite lumpy things. Like if you're going to write in them, they do end up being lumpy because we do put some textile in there. But you could make yourself a writing board. And what you would do is take a piece of thicker cardstock. Maybe, do I have a little piece just to show you? Not cardboard from boxes. Oh, don't worry. I've just made a whole lot of things fall on the floor. See, this is the back of a, this is obviously tiny, but this is the back of a notepad, you know, with writing paper. And I like that cardboard. It's nice. I use it in spines. I would make a writing board out of that, and basically you cut it, you know, slightly bigger than your page, and or maybe to fit that you can tuck in, and then wrap it with a paper, and then you've got yourself a nice, and you slide it under there, and you write, and you don't feel so many lumps. Oh my goodness, that was long-winded, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm feeling a bit tired today, so I don't know how productive I'll be, but I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I've got the hiccups now. I haven't eaten anything, but I've got the hiccups. So, Rachel, get your act together. Right, so what I would like to do is put some sort of pocket. Now this is kind of on a heavier paper. I don't know where I got that paper. I was thinking maybe I could put a lace over it. You might get a very frenetic sort of video from me today. Oh, I do like using these. And actually this one is not such a bad one. These, what do you call these? Eyelet laces maybe. They're not such a bad one to be able to slide things in, but I would like, actually, wouldn't that be nice? Something right across there. Something right across could be really pretty. I think I'm going to do that. There you go. See, isn't it interesting how you sit there and I think, oh, I don't know what I want to do today. What am I going to do? And then you start pulling things out. Sometimes it just doesn't come to you, and other times it does. Now, what I'm thinking too is, I think too much. Did you notice? I'm going to actually take it a further step. I'm going to wrap it round. And I'm going to cover a little bit that. Oh my gosh, guys, you should see what Steffi's done. Oh, you're going to go bananas when you see it. He's so clever. I'm going to put that there. I'm actually going to glue that. I've got the Aussie going. I'm gonna. Oh dearie me, I don't want that bit there. I only want a little bit. I just want a little bit. So okay, well then I'll just. I mean, you're probably thinking, oh, why'd you turn your camera on, you silly woman? Let's get this glue down. I'll use. I don't know, for some reason this is not the quick drying tacky glue. For some reason I think this is going to dry faster than the PVA, but probably not. And I probably think that, I'm not sure between the two, but I would imagine, I love my PVA. I reckon that probably, there you go, there's some more Aussie for you. That my PVA dries is very, very firm. It's very firm glue. So I want that to come around there. I'm probably thinking, why are you being so complicated? I'm going to have that come around there. Now, it's all tucked up there. I'm not happy about that. So I need to glue it down. Like so, okay. So I'm going to just run some glue along here. And I am going to put my glue going up there. And there, because I don't want it to be a loosey-goosey pocket. And then I'm going to run it there, and I'm just eyeballing it really. Okay, so this here I need to be careful because, oh, do you know what, I want some glue here as well, just to make sure. But I am going to staple that bit there. I'm going to put a staple in. Oops. So but I need to pull these bits out. The nice thing about fabric is that you can maneuver it a bit. Says me as I struggle. Now, had I been clever, I would have ironed that, but I'm not that clever, so we just have to roll with the punches, as they say. There we go. It will slowly take hold. And then what I always think to myself is, if I'm concerned that the fabric is not going to hold, now I won't be able to close that. I need to let that dry a bit. Take a proper hold. If I'm concerned, I could come in and put maybe a stitch here. I could maybe put a stitch up here, but I think it's going to be fine. And we've got a lovely instant pocket there. And that little tiny bit of detail there. I'm going to let it dry a minute. Actually, I don't even need to keep it open. It's sticking very well there because I put glue there. And there we go. We've already got a pocket. And now I want to put something here. I mean, you can write here, but I do want to put something there to make it pretty. So I'll just keep that lying down. And let's see if I can just, I'm shaking my head, just so you know. I just need to wake up. I need to wake up today. Just been doing things all day, you know. I finished off 2 journals. So I need to send off a message to, I'll tell you who's next on my list. It's Roxanne. Roxanne, you have an order with me, so I'm going to send you some photographs after this. Roxanne and, oh, Linda H. I haven't heard from you for a while. Maybe you're not around. I don't know. But they're the next 2. So, and then I've got a 3rd one nearly on the way. So, and then I have to, that's it for the moment. Then I need to make more. Right, so I wanted to put something up here, and I'm just looking at my papers. Oh no, they're the ones I printed both sides. I need to keep those, put those aside. And some of these pretty papers I printed both sides because they're not, I thought they could be fun to flip out, to do flippers. And these ones, oh, that one for some reason didn't work. Don't tell me it took on that one. No, that one's to do sort of borders and things. I love these papers. And then these are the ones I can use to embellish. So, oh, what have we got going? Oh, I think this is going to be gorgeous. Or that even. No, I think that. Let's tear that out. Let's do it. Do it. I'm going to my mother-in-law's tonight. Very excited about it because we've been because I have my my postmenopausal donut, shall we say. I know I'm awful to myself, but it's the truth. I'm very honest with myself, brutally honest. We are eating less carbohydrates and being very careful about that. We're not really on a diet. As such, Lulu says we're on a diet, but we're not really. We're still eating 3 meals properly and stuff, but we're just, you know, where we might have, I love that, where we might have had a piece of bread, we're not having it. We have, you know, we're eating foods that are more satiating, so proper, sort of more well-balanced meals, I guess, you know, more proteins and fibers and fats all mixed into, you know, like avocado and that sort of stuff. So, but then we're allowed one cheat meal a week. So this is it tonight. We're going to have wine. We haven't had wine for ages. We've been really good. Actually, we haven't had wine all week except for we had it on the weekend with, Easter Sunday. I haven't even been thinking about it. So there you go. Usually I'm sort of thinking at 5 o'clock. It's wine o'clock on the weekend. Only on the weekend. We don't drink wine during the week unless we get invited somewhere. Love that. That's it. Love it. And when that's dry, I'm going to staple it. Yes, I wanted to staple it. So, and then that will make things to go in there, you see. Oh, I just love that. I have to keep looking at it. I still need to do something there, I feel. I'm not going to do anything there. I just think that's beautiful. We could do some, and I think it would look lovely with someone's writing on there. We could put a little something here, maybe. I'm thinking that's a bit scary. I could put, this book belongs to, let's have a look at that. That's because I do like to put those in, and I could do that, or let me just check the back. I could decide to do it in the back. See, I could put this book belongs to here or there. It's bigger. I think I'll do that. So here I'm going to possibly put some sort of, I want like maybe one of my old style labels, if I have one that's appropriate, like this one is a good shape. Let's just cut this out. So how is everyone? I didn't even ask you. I just got right into it. I hope you're all well and having a lovely weekend. We've had a lovely weekend. Went to the antique market yesterday. I had a chat to Lisa on Friday, Lisa Mattock and Lara. They're in France at the moment. I tell you what, I had France envy. They were showing me, they look like they're staying in a lovely place, and they shared their photographs on Instagram, and I just thought, oh, wouldn't you love? And then I've got envy. I would love to be in New York with my sister, but I said to her, I would have loved it. I would have been bouncing out from behind the trees saying, in front of the band saying, here I am. Totally embarrassing them. But I couldn't be there because we went to Australia, and, you know, that's always, even though I go home, it's still an expense. We did fun things when we were there. And then Lulu missed school and Steffi missed work. So it really wasn't appropriate to then say we're going to New York. That's really extravagant. So I couldn't go. I would have loved to have gone, but I couldn't. It just wasn't happening. So I just have been living vicariously through my sister. And then what? Oh, and Lulu, she's heading off to Rome tomorrow. She's going on a school excursion. She's very anxious. I told her, don't be anxious. She's supposed to have fun. It's meant to be fun. You're going on a school excursion for 4 days with your friends, and you're going to the Vatican Museum with a proper guide and an art teacher. I mean, oh, heaven on a stick. Who wouldn't want to do that? I mean, Lily loves art. I mean, she wouldn't be allowed to not love it in this house. So I'm like, what have you got to be anxious about? I'm anxious about the train station. I said, well, the train station, yes, it can be bodgy. However, you're in a big group of people. So there's no, there's 29 of you with the 25 of you plus the kid, plus the same size group as Sarah's actually, plus the teachers. So I'm just grabbing some fabrics. I'm thinking I might put like a little clustery thing here. I think that would be really pretty, like a clustery textile sort of thing. So I don't know why. I'm trying to talk her out of being anxious. Like, she needs to be careful, but I'm trying to talk her out of being anxious. And, she's taking an amount of money because they've got their meal, their breakfast and their dinner is included, but their lunch is not. So, and then they'll have, she might want to buy postcards and have a cappuccino somewhere and do that sort of thing. So I wanted to make sure, I like that. I wanted to make sure she had some money, and I'm going to staple that. I don't know if my stapler will go through it. And so she's got to be careful of that. So we were just discussing, the best way to keep it. Didn't go so well. So what I'm going to do is grab, so this is my Giotto glue. This is a glue you can buy in Italy. Doesn't seem to be available in too many other places. It's available in the UK on some website. I can't remember the name. See this one here? It has these colors. I've said this before. I'm just going to tap you. That one's no good. Like, that one's mushy. It works, but it's mushy. I like to use that one under the fabric. This one is more like this glue stick. It's the same glue, but this is can glue also fabric. It does really well with fabric. So when you just want to do a quick glue, that's really good for fabric. And so I'm going to I haven't used the mushy one. Actually, not too mushy now because I haven't used it for a while. But when I want a lot, I use the mushy one. I've got a few of those, and I might put a bit under there just to make, I don't want too many curly whirly bits coming up because they kind of get in the way. I just put bits of glue under them. So yeah, so Lily's going to Rome tomorrow. I think it's really exciting. Oh, I have to get up at the crack of dawn to have her at the train station. They're going on the train, which I think is fun. I'm going to put something there. So they're going on the train. Oh, we have to be there by 6:30, so that means we have to leave. We'll leave at 5 past 6. We don't want to be late. We'll get into trouble. And the prof wants to see all of the parents. So we're going to all be there in the train station at 6:30. But there's a few little conniptions in the class between the kids, and And Lulu wanted to be in we're going to put something here, in class with her best friend. And well, actually she's got a little friend group, and but one is a boy, and however, he's a boy that likes boys, and so honestly I would not worry about him. But because they're staying at this convent, which I think is really fabulous because it'll keep them in check, and because there's a few naughty kids in the class. I love this. I just got this yesterday. I might make I'm gonna make a belly band. I'm gonna make a belly band on that one. Will I do a belly band or a shallow pocket, or I could go up the side? Oh, I think I might go up the side. Yes, so he obviously has to go in the room with the boys, and Lulu was wanting to go with their other, there's 3 of them, her other friend Georgia, and then the prof sent her a message. Oh my gosh, she was sobbing because there's other kids in the class that, I don't know, they must have complained or done something. He decided, because Lulu is one of the more agreeable people in the class, he just said put her in a room with all these random people that she, she's very unhappy about, and she's shy, and she said she would find it hard. She's stressing about going to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, get a grip, girl. But anyway, you'll just have to hold it. Go when you come home if you can't go when you're there. Anyway, so she sent him a message, and she said, I don't want to be annoying, Prof, but honestly, he put her in a room of 4. There's mostly rooms of 2, and she said, honestly, if I could have, I don't mind being in the room of 4 with the other girls, and I'll, do my best. But she said, if I could just have Georgia in there with me, that I would be okay. And she said, she told him, she said, look, I don't mean to be annoying, but I'm very shy. I find it difficult. I think it would be good for her. So I said to her, look, he's doing it because there are people who maybe don't have such a nice friend group like you do. They're not so lucky. And let's make a paper pocket for this one. And so, he's doing it to try and help other kids. So if he doesn't put you in with Georgia, he's done it for a very good reason, is what I told her. I think I'm going to use this lovely piece here, but I'm going to reinforce it. So we will see what happens. He hasn't gotten back to her. He said he would have a look at it, but he couldn't promise anything. So that really reached her. Oh my goodness! Uncontrollable tears. I was actually on the phone to Juju, my mum. We call her Juju because, those of you who don't know, because my oldest nephew, my older brother's son, who's like 20 something now, when he was little, he couldn't say, Mum wanted to be called Judy, and he couldn't say it. He used to call her Juju, and we all loved it, so we all call her Juju. And she's such a Juju. She's no longer a Judy, she's a Juju. Anyway, I was on the phone to Mum, and she's like, oh my gosh. She said, I'm having a flash of what you were like when you were little. And I said, I think she's worse than me. Anyway, I'm just giving you, I've got the Bloody Blast today, I think. Yep, I think I've got the Bloody Bars. Now, do we want to, I don't want to go like, I'm thinking, I'm going to put textile on here and textile on there, but this is not just the lace journal like my original ones that I got at the antique market. This is a mixed sort of one. So I'm wondering, I do kind of feel like it needs, I might put something on there, but not fabric, because I don't want to put fabric everywhere. Right, I haven't used this for a while. It's probably blocked. Oh yes, it is. And I know my pin's flying around here somewhere in my mess. It is. Do you think I can find it? Because I saw it before when I didn't need it. Oh, Rachel, draw breath. Honestly, if you don't feel like listening to it, just turn the volume down. It's really easy. Just turn it down, and then you can't hear. I actually like chitter chatter. I don't like the music. I don't like listening to the music. The music's not the best. Does my head in. Okay, I'm going to grab another pin. I'm not going to waste your time on a Sunday evening. See if we can get this going. It's being closed. I don't know why. Maybe I need to leave them lying down. I was leaving them upside down because that was really convenient, but then the glue was leaking out into the lid and I didn't like that. I kept having to wash it. So maybe leaving them lying down so they have a little bit of glue in the little nozzle thing. I'm going to put this here, but because it's a very similar color, which I think is really pretty, to the antique document, I feel like I might add a little something there, but I don't know what. Do you hate it when I say I don't know what? I could do something like this. I don't know what this is going to look like. These are really fun journals to do, really fun. It's a bit of a movement at the moment. It's because they're fun. Because they're not your normal, like, you know, putting it in a book or that sort of thing. I could have something like that. I was thinking I could wrap it round, but I don't think I will. I could wrap it, oh, maybe. Let's see what would happen. Just have it like that. Wrap it round. Oh, I quite like that. I think I'm going to do that. Or would I want like it? I think I like it more up there as a tab. Way to change your mind. Yep, I like it more as a tab. So, no, just a minute. A slight one. Or do I like it more on there? No, I think I put it on there where I thought. Sorry, guys. I'm going to grab my Giotto glue stick, but not the mushy one. And put that on there because it needs to glue onto the fabric as well. But I am going to put a staple in as well. And it also reinforces that textile tuck spot, side tuck. Put that there. I put it up a little bit higher than I was intending. And just fold that like so. And hopefully it will glue down. And then I'm going to grab this. And just have a little staple there. Yep, good. Love that. And then maybe I want to put a little something up here. So let me see my little Victoriana bits. Not that one. I would like a flower, but I don't know if I've got any here available to me. Oh yes, I do. That's a big one though. I could cut a bit more. Not that one. Oh, I could, maybe one of these labels would be nice. I better check I'm recording. Oh yes. Oh, we've already been here 28 minutes. That flew by. Boy, did that fly by. I don't know if it flew by for you, but it did for me. Do they say time flies when you're having fun? So we'll do a little bit off camera and then tell you, because you've seen me do them before. I didn't even check. I didn't even audition anyway. It's going to go on there now. That's what's going to happen. I love that. I love those labels. Steffi did those last year. Okay. Now we don't have to put something on everything. Like sometimes maybe I might just put, like I may just put a little embellishment. Oh, I quite like that. Just put that there. Someone's scribbled on there with pencil, so that can kind of camouflage it a tiny bit. And I should have a look and see what other things I put in that kit. I might have, I don't know, I don't think, did I put any fussy cutting things? I don't know if I did. I may not have. Put that there. And then I may decide to come back and I may revisit and put, you know, tabs and things. Now this one, this is, it's not, you know, it's not a too flimsy page, but it's got the hiccups. Sorry guys. It is a thinner page, and I'm thinking I might put some sort of flippy thing, not that one. I think that one. Okay, let's tear around this one. And they do end up bulking out. But I don't actually think it really matters because there's only one signature and they're going to bulk. I mean, they already bulk a little bit because you add pages to them because there's no, I didn't, you know, sort of put a gusset in the spine sort of thing, make the spine bigger. I actually love that flower. So let's see what we want to do with this. Itchy nose. I think what I would like to do is attach it there. I could attach it as a side tuck is what I could do. So I'm going to fold that over and glue it down just to reinforce it because I'm going to be tucking things in there. Perfect height. Okay, it's a bit sticky. All right, and so then I'm going to fold it a certain amount, maybe that much, maybe a deeper tuck there, and I'm going to get my wet glue. This is just Tombow glue, but I put it in one with an applicator, like a finer applicator, I should say. I'm going to attach that. Oh, I'm going to have to do it like this way. Let's go this way. Oh, and when I swing things around near the camera, I always just give you a little tap just to make sure you're in focus. I always mess these things up. That's all right. Oh, good job. So that is a side tuck, and this is going to be a flip, but I'm going to put something there just to make sure. So a little piece of washi tape or something, or a piece of old book page. Just looking around what I have. I don't want that. That's the same type of paper. One of my favorite washi tape. Oh no, let's use this one. This one's going to be finished. I don't think they have it anymore. I bought it many years ago. It's been a favourite. It's been good while it lasted. It's nice and wide and super sticky. So of course then here, whoever has this, that's a writing page, that's a writing page. This might be a page where you put some ephemera or some photographs, and they're sort of hidden behind the writing spot. You could certainly write on that page if you wanted to. And I'm thinking I'm going to tuck this in. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to tuck it in like so it can just be pulled out. Let's see how we go. Yep. So that's just going to tuck in there like that. And I'm thinking I might, that's crooked. Look how crooked it is. But you know, crooked Rachel. There we go. I think I tore it crooked because that looks straight on that line there. So that's a writing spot. This could also be a writing spot. And I'm going to put, no, I was thinking I might put a little something glued down there, like something like this, which would be really pretty. Glue that there, and that would hold it down. I think I might use, I'm feeling like that shape is sort of a bit, remind me of that, and that's sort of like doing my head in. So I'm thinking, no, that would be a bit fragile, that one. I could grab some sort of, where's my label book here? Let's see what labels we have that we might like. But something more rectangle, I think. If I had some cardstock out, I could do that, but I don't have any cardstock here. That's kind of cool. That would be cool. Could I get it out? Because remember, that's going to be stiffer. Do I want that one? Oh, they're such a mess. They all fell out. No, that one reminds me of the one across the road, this one. Okay, we'll do this one. So what I need to do is reinforce it with a piece of glue book paper. So I'm going to glue it on here and then I'll trim it down. I think we've been moving quite quickly here. So where's my scissors? Oh, in front of my face. All right. So I might use my corner punch to make it a little bit more fancy. Okay, and I'm going to glue that there. Maybe I'll glue it. No, I like it in the middle. Normally I don't like things in the middle, do I? But I like that one in the middle. So I'm going to use this glue. Use a wet glue because you can control better where it goes. I don't want it to go too far because then I'll glue everything down. And that's going to ooze out, so we might have issues. Where's my dry wet one? Here. I'm just going to take that blob off. I don't want oozing issues. Okay, glue that down. And there we go. Oops. Because the pages will stick together. I want to take this out for now. And if you didn't like that, you could just glue that down and just have it like that. But I feel like this would be more manageable if if it has something holding it down. So let's just have a quick look. I've got 2 pockets here. Of course, here and here, it is the cover. But if you wanted to, you could put a little stitch in there and a stitch in there to hold those if you felt like they were coming off. Then we've had this tuck here. Stuck a, you know, little clustery thing there. We've made, that was a super fast pocket, wasn't it? Put a label up there, just decorated that page like that. I might put a tab or something on this one. And then we've attached a flip on this page. And a pocket here. Now, do I want to put anything? I've got stuff over here that I can use, but I need to get to it. Let's see. I mean, these will be more when we get into the ephemera department. It's labels. Oh, I think I might put that there. I do like that. I love that label. Oh, I better, I'll have to end the video soon. It's already 6 o'clock. I usually post, that's the time, 6 o'clock Italian time. That's when I post my videos. It's already that time. You'll be thinking, where is she? Well, we've got to wait for the video to upload. I probably won't post it. It may not upload before I go out to dinner. We're not going to be late because we all, as I said, we all have to get up at the crack of dawn. Well, I normally do anyway, but the others don't. Okay, I'll probably put some tabby thing on there. And I think I'll have to stop the video here. There's really that many pages in here. It takes forever. But we've done quite a few, so I'm very pleased. And I will come back and do some more tomorrow, I think, so we don't have to wait too long. That's so pretty. It is pretty. Anyway, I'll think about that. All right, guys, that was a quick one, but I will be back tomorrow. I won't share photographs because it's too late to take them. They'll be all orange and gross. So I'll do the photographs in tomorrow's video. I'll get that video done hopefully earlier than today. I thought I wasn't going to do one at all today. I just love flipping through it. And yeah, and we'll do some more because there's lots of fun things that we can do if I can remember, because I forget all the things. So thank you so much for watching. Just checking in to say hello. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.